Right, today we've got Lego set 60226, part one of a two-part space set. My partner bought me these two, so I suppose it's about time we got to building. That means opening this box. And I can find out where to open this box. Right, scissors, scissors, scissors. We will get into this box. Even if it kills me, which probably will. I'm not a great lover of boxes. I have a large collection, and yeah, they just take up space. So boxes are not your friends. Anyone that says keep them. Oh my goody! Oh look, there is a punch tab. There's two actually. Silly me. Didn't see them. Not looking. Right. Now we're in. Let's have a look and see what we got. Couple of bags. Another bag. A book. A sheet of stickers. And another book. There's a book there on how to build the astronaut. Pardon me. Stickers. And we've got books 1, 2, and 3. So I suppose we'll start with 1, which is the smallest book. Oh, I forgot I've moved the camera. Got in a new camera position today. Unfortunately, there is going to be bag rattling because I didn't do it before the stream. To be quite honest, I didn't know I was going to do a stream, so... Hello, Blocky. How you doing, mate? Yeah, the time in the UK here is it's 11:30 AM, so... I'm just going to have a little go with these space sets. I mean, I don't know if you can see from the background, but yeah, I'm more a city builder than a space builder. But my partner started buying me space sets, and I do like building spaceships as well. You know, I have a little selection of them scattered around that I sit and build when I'm bored, just like anybody else. But let's get into book 1 and bag 1 and see what's going on. We've got bag 1 out on the table. Let's have a look. I presume we've got a head. We've got torso. Don't know what the camera works like. Again, I'm very new to all this streaming on YouTube. I've never put myself in front of the camera, so to speak, but I do enjoy building Lego. I had a lot of Lego as a child. Spent quite a few years away from Lego, and yeah, when I got with the wife, one Christmas, she bought me the Lego fire station, and from that, she bought me the fire station first, then she bought me the Lego hospital, and from that, I just sort of kind of went mad, and yeah, I've been recollecting Lego for 3 years, and I've got far too much now. I think that's a fair... Yeah, my partner would definitely say I've got far too much. I'm new to all these space sets. They're quite funky to build, but I think I'm getting there. There you go. So she's got to have a visor. So where would the visor be? Let's have a little look. What we got where? Can't see a visor as of yet. Yeah, no, it's somewhere. What we got? There's the visor. My little bag of spares. Just check, yeah, that's an IR code, it's not a part. Put the face mask on her, which I do like, I will admit, I do like. I'm going to show you. I do like the minifigures from the space. But yeah, apart from obviously the Lego City, which you can see, which I'm always tinkering with. To the left of me, I've also got Lego trains, and maybe once we get this built, I'll give you a quick tour if you're still here, luckily, and you can see what I've got in the way of trains, etc. Because I do like my little train set. And of course, being a dad myself, I have a very young son. He's just coming up on 2. And he absolutely loves the trains. The trains drive him mad. He gets excited. He tries picking them up. He goes mental when they crash. It's quite amusing. Yeah, he doesn't understand that it has to all be rebuilt, and Daddy sits down every hours doing it. But it's all good fun. It's Lego, you know. It's meant to be taken apart and put back together. I will say this, Balopoli, for an adult, my sticker game is absolutely shocking, mate. It really is. Compared to all the youngsters, I mean, I'll give you a clue. There you go. That's my sticker game. Wonky as hell. But the main thing is I'm having a go. And if you don't have a go, it ain't no fun, is it? So, right. You see them little crystal bits? They're quite unique. I've never seen them before. I've got 2 of them. And they go on this like that, I think. Have a look. No, they go the other way around, believe it. No, I wouldn't have thought that. Let's put them that way around. So yeah, I'm just delving into this space thing. I did like some of the vintage space. I have got quite a selection of Bennies from the 1970s and so on. I have a variety of Lego, to be fair. I have Lego Friends, I have Lego City, I have Lego 3-in-1. I actually have Lego Ninjago. I have Lego Technic. I have Lego Hidden Side. I have vintage Lego. Yeah, I have quite a varied scope of Lego. I'm not just tied to City and Trains. Although saying that, do you know what, Monopoly? I don't eat cereal, mate. I haven't eaten cereal since I was a child, and yeah. Let's just say I'm not a young adult. I'm approaching. Well, I'll be 40 this year, so yeah. I'm a dad to 4 children and a stepdad to 7 others. So yeah, all in all, it works out there's 12 children. We're a pretty large family. But again, the kids love coming down here and seeing what it's about and what I've been building, you know. Sometimes they come down. And the older ones, more in the teens, if they misbehave, mate, then they get punished. And I may sound cruel and wicked, and you can call me cruel and wicked if you wish. But one of my punishments is if the kids misbehave and lose a privilege, i.e. games console, etc., and they want to redeem themselves, I have rules. If you misbehave in my house and you lose privileges and you want to regain them, and you're man enough to front up to the fact that you've misbehaved and you take the punishment. My partner's son, I'll give you for instance, he was very mouthy to his mother, which upset her, and basically he had borrowed her PS4. So what happened was he lost the PS4. The following day he wanted to play Grand Theft Auto, which If he hadn't have mouthed his mother, it wouldn't be a problem. But he did mouth his mother, so it was a problem. So he manned up. I'll show you what I'm doing at the moment. Just attaching little bits to what looks like a satellite. He manned up and he come up to me and he said, Brett, what can I do to redeem myself for what I've done? I said, first of all, obviously, apologise to your mother, respect your elders. And second of all, I said, right, I asked my partner, because obviously it was her that he was rude to. I asked my partner, so I said, give me a number. I'm going to shout 2 numbers at you. Tell me which one hits you first. And she said, okay. So I said 3 and 6. And she said 3. I said, okay. So I said to her son, I said, if you would like to redeem yourself for your misbehavings, I said 3 hours of sorting my bricks will redeem you and get you the PlayStation back. And you know what, Monopoly? I give him his credit. He come down here. I gave him a very large tub of bricks, gave him a can of fizzy pop, and I said to him, right, the bottom line is this, get cracking. He got cracking. I was doing, obviously, Lego business, so on and so forth. But after an hour and a half Monopoly, he had done enough work, and I think that he had learned his lesson. I also informed him that if he did it again, I would make him do 6 hours of brick sorting as punishment. Yeah, but 6 hours is, especially with my bricks, because they're all over the place as well. But yeah, after an hour and a half, I thought he'd served enough, and I granted him his PlayStation privileges back, which I don't mind, you know. If you misbehave and you admit to it, I'll show you what I've made there. I don't know what it is. I think it's some kind of drone. Little drone carrying that red plate. Now, these red plates, I've seen this one before. It's the detailed one. I don't know if you can see the details very well, but it's quite a detailed tablet. I got this on one of the series, not the, about 2 series back, I think. 2 series back, I got, he's up on the shelf up here. I'll see if I can find him for you, actually. Let me have a look quickly. Just quickly, because you'd know if you see him. I'm very sorry, Monopoly, I can't see him at the moment. He might be down in my minifigure box. But yeah, I have got... Yeah, I like the details on the printed tiles. And it's nice to see it there again, yeah. But yeah, no, my partner also collects, and she's big into Harry Potter. So obviously she has a lot of the Harry Potter Lego. And I'm into the city and the trains. At the moment, I have 4 trains. I have 2 high speed, and I have 2 locomotives, like diesel locomotives. Right, let's see where we're going to end up. Right, I got that. And I got that, and I got that. Right. Still bag 1, but we're getting through it. It's nice to have people in the chat. Normally there's only ever one person, and that's one of my children. Because again, my children support me. They love the fact that I'm into Lego. In front of me here, I don't know if you've got Instagram, Monopoly, but if you've got Instagram, I'm under Brett Lee 006 or Brett_builds, I think, are my 2 Instagram accounts. I only ever got Instagram to spy on my daughter, if I'm honest. She's quite a, I don't know what's the word, quite a spirited young lady. Just like you said, she's all about good grades. I've pushed the school route, and she knows that good grades are the way to a better life. Study hard and you will be rewarded for it. Do you know what? I like the custom minifigs, but I'll show you in a second. Let me just finish putting these dots on. I'll show you my box, Monopoly. I've got, not only have I got the city that you can see behind you. Now, The city over here has got people in it everywhere. I will just show you this one because I've just finished the build. And I don't know what that is. I suppose it's some sort of flying container. But yeah, if I show you Monopoly, 1 second. Can you see? I have a whole box of minifigures that I just don't use. Okay, Monopoly, in a month and a half, mate, shout me up and I'll give you me instas. It's not a problem. As I say, YouTube, Instagram. I mean, I do have Facebook, but that's my personal Facebook, so you know, I won't go into that one. But yeah, Instagram and YouTube, and I only ever started Monopoly, believe it or not. I'll tell you the only reason I am like I am on YouTube at the moment. And again, thank you for the subscribe. I've hit 33. Do you know I've been on YouTube nearly 4 weeks? And when I started out, I had 2 subscribers. I've now got 31. I'm absolutely buzzing. Just like Greg from London Bridge Brick says. He says he appreciates it. And I love the fact that people just want to watch me sit and do what I enjoy, which is build Lego. It's quite, I don't know what the word, it's quite calming for me. I'm quite a spirited person and I can have a temper, but Lego calms me down. If I come down here and sit and build, well, I'm trying Monopoly. I'm not in it for the money. I don't want Patreons. I don't want people to have access to my city. It's my city. But you know, if I one day get to the point where people would like to help me with my city, it would be appreciated. But that's not my goal for YouTube. Not at all. My goal for YouTube is to leave something for future generations to see, for my children to play back, for people to enjoy, just general Lego content. As I say, I like building. Like, I don't know what we're building, but whatever it is at the moment, it looks like a spider, but it's going to have 6 wheels, I'd imagine. Unlike Greg from London Bridge Bricks, I can talk and build at the same time as well, as you can see. I do love Greg, but he gets very carried away with the chat and he never ends up getting nothing built. Not that it's a bad thing. Again, I mean, it's a family trait with me that I'm very chatty, so I can do 2 things at once. Right, we put the turntable on now. Bit of a front there. Yeah, no, that's cool, Monopoly. I appreciate you coming, mate. I'm gonna crack on with this and get this one finished at least. By the way it's going, if it carries on like this, I will continue on later on today and I'll give you a sneak peek. I've got that one sitting waiting to be done as well, if you can see it. I did say there was a second set, so I might come on later on this evening and do another stream, you know. So once you've done your homework later on, you know, you might see that I'm online live. I mean, it just depends. Like I say, this is going pretty well so far, though. For want of a better word, I'm getting through it for sure. But it's the mini builds, isn't it? You know, the big set's the one behind me. That's the one that I've got to apply myself to build, because that's the space station. I've got lights on the front, like 1 round tiles in turquoise blue. I get the funny, yeah. 2 seconds, Monopoly. That's all right. I just had to check what was going on in the world. Right. I'm really impressed with these builds. It's quite simple and I'm enjoying these space builds normally. And I can definitely recommend a couple of sets. One of them being the Jurassic house that I have in the city. I used to watch anime when I was younger. I like I like all the original Three Times Three Eyes, Fist of the North Star, things like that. If I'm going to watch anime, I'm a bit more of a sci-fi head now. I like your space and all of that kind of thing. I do like all sorts of music, so and movies. Monopoly. I'm not set to one genre. I will sit and watch anything if it's decent, as I think most people would. Right, we're getting through this. The best thing is the children are actually being quiet as well. They're never generally quiet when I'm streaming. Right, so if I look at it, goes that way, that goes on that way. Right. I don't know what this is meant to be, but I'm building it, whatever it is. We're nearly at the end of book one already. Ah, look, sticker applying. That can wait, mate. That can wait. I ain't doing no more sticker applying. Oh, go on, look. Let's just get it done. I'm one of those, Monopoly. When you got stickers, you just put them on, get it built. That's where I think I go wrong. Yeah, Fist of the North Star, mate. What else do I like? Three Times Three Eyes. That was always one that got me. There were so many when I was a child. I mean, again, Monopoly. I used to be into Yu-Gi-Oh quite heavy, and I like the anime side of things like that. I'm already dead. 40's not over the hill, mate. Trust me. I'm what you call a hit dad. I wear all the young people clothes and I do all of that stuff. Right. This is getting. Let's have what we've got. Right. 1, 2, 3. So. I don't quite know what we're building, but it's coming together, whatever it is. Right. Oh, dropping bits on the floor. Right, so I don't know if you've. I'm quite confused here, Monopoly. But can you see what it's telling me to do? Instruction 22. I've just made the claw. Now it's telling me to put a rubber band around it. I presume that's what's in this little box, the rubber band. But why? Yeah, it is as well. Look. Come on, there you come. Check, make sure they didn't give us any spares. Because sometimes Lego do. No spares. Right, so they've got the claws. And I've got the clip. So I will do what it tells me to do. I'll presume that's what it tells me to do. It's actually got grooves in it. Monopoly. I don't know if you can see the grooves. But that's where that goes. Right, let's see what the next job is. The next job is for that one. Apply. Apply. Right. Right. Sure. This is a claw. Yeah, it is very weird. Never come across this before, but not gonna moan. Right. What have we got there? Oh look. Is it me or is that a red lightsaber? That goes on there then. Right. So square solar panel. My sticker applying is so horrendous. I think I might be the only person that ever notices it. There we go. Goes in there. And wheels. Wheels are applied. Well, that's the Rover built, I would imagine. Get these wheels on here. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, so that goes. Oh, I see. The drone clips on the front. Bit of a rover there. A minifig. Flying resources pod, I would imagine, of some sort. A bit of the ground. Alright. Refresh the drink, because that's something I didn't do. Because this is thirsty work. It's in there, so that's one down. For me. Right, we're on to bag 2. Do you want a quick Flying Resources pod? The Rover, the detachable drone with the red piece. The astronaut and the little rock face. It was bag 1. I put all the spare bits on there and I'm just about to hit bag number 2. I like the fact that the cockpit on this is printed as well. I've just looked in bag 3. Alright, let's get 2 and get this one built, and then yeah, that might encourage me to build the other one later. If none of the others are streaming, I might jump on and yeah, build the big set. Because I'd imagine my evening is your morning. Favourite part in my Lego City? I don't know, because I like to change my city up, Monopoly, if I'm honest. It never really stays the same. It gets taller and smaller. I suppose, if I've got to be honest, the part of my city that I love the most, if you can see them, and I'll point to them, 1, 2 and 3 here, are the modulars. They're probably my most favourite part of the city. One, because Palace Cinema was Christmas present 2019. 2020? No, 2020. I bought, I can't remember the name of the other one. You'll have to forgive me, hang on. The box is right here as well. I can't even. Let me have a look. Assembly Square, that's it. Assembly Square, which is the one that you can just see in between the two. I think you can see like the window section. I'll point quickly. You've got the diner here. This is Assembly Square. Then you've got Palace Cinema on the end. And yeah, as I say, Palace Cinema, my partner bought me. Assembly Square was the first modular that I purchased. And believe it or not, the diner is actually glued. I made an eBay purchase, and I'll give you a little heads up. It's one of those cases where I should have read the description. What had happened, the person had bought the diner set and had it on display as a model, so they decided to glue it all together. Now, I don't mind it being glued because it was a lot cheaper than the other two that aren't glued. A lot cheaper as well, considerably cheaper. But yeah, I would like to get more modulars. Oh, do you know what, Monopoly? I'll be honest, just the Lego trains, just the carriages and the motors for the trains are £100 a piece, and I've got 4 of them. Then I've got the modulars as well. But as we've said, I'm a grown-up. Yeah, I notice a lot of the AFOLs don't really have a budget when it comes to Lego. I have a budget. My budget is, if we can afford it, I buy it. And I like that budget. Let's get the guy built, because, you know, you've always got to build the guy first, didn't you? Or have we? I'm looking and I'm not seeing his head. Because it's over there in the small file. See, I did it to myself. That's a good way to go, Monopoly. What you got to do is you've got to keep your Lego pristine. Just look after it. Just look after it and look after it. If I had some of the stuff I had as a child now, even though it wouldn't be my theme, I could have sold some of it and bought the more dearer sets as well. You know, the train sets, I was quite fortunate. I got one train set on a Black Friday deal. And the one I got on the Black Friday deal was Lego Train 60197. My partner had bought me the same train about 6 months earlier for 140 English pounds. And yeah, on the Black Friday sales, the train was £60. So I went and bought a second one. And what I done was, rather than have 2 blue trains, both with motors running, I decided, I'll show you the minifigure there. Can you see him, the little spaceman with his helmet on? He looks cool. I like him. Yeah, what I did was I took all the electrics out of one of the trains and I bought another chassis, so to speak. And yeah, I put all the electronics in the second chassis, and that's what gives me 4 trains. 2 of them should be the same train, but I mixed it up, which is the other good thing about Lego. You can always change Lego. The Lloyd's Dragon. I have, hang on a second, and I'll show you. The only Ninjago I have today is the castle. And I don't know which one that is. Season 1. I don't know if you can see it. And yeah, the reason I got that is because I like the look of it and I like the look of the build. And basically, yeah, the build was everything I thought it would be with that Ninjago set. So I'm definitely not against it in any way. I just, yeah, haven't got the room for it. It's that same old case, isn't it? You know, it's a really good build, mate. And I'll be honest, it comes with a hell of figures as well. I think there's about 8 or 9 of the Ninjago figures that actually come with it. So, you know, I don't know whether you have a birthday or a Christmas or whatever, but yeah, in respect to Ninjago, that came with 8 or 9 figures, and I was quite impressed. That was another reason I bought it, because it had a lot of figures. Not many sets come with many figures. Let's have a look. So I'm getting a bit ahead of myself here. Right, so yeah, I'm there. So what, I take it. So I have to look. Nothing. It doesn't explain how to do the back, where to clip it on. I noticed, am I right? Is there a new Dragon Temple out? I think I've seen. I like the look of that one as well. Like I say. Yeah, I feel you, Monopoly. Mine's in November and my partner's is in December as well. Hello, Winter Bricks. Good to have you here. Building a little bit of space at the moment. I'll just give you, if you just popped in Winter Brick, what I'm building with my box. Hang on. I've been talking to Monopoly. That's what we're building today. And it's 60226 mini space set. Favorite city set? I actually bought a downtown set, and it came with a bus, a bank, a bus stop, and I got that from Argos in the UK, Monopoly, and I think that was about £100. That's probably one of the best sets I bought, because it had 4 or 5 buildings, 4 or 5 vehicles, and about, again, 8 or 9 or maybe 10 minifigures with it. So yeah, just a quick run through Winter Brick. That's the first, well, whatever you want to call it, I suppose it's exploration unit. You've got a little space shuttle there, a drone with a lovely red printed piece. I'll see if I can get it. See that red printed piece there? I like that. And finally, we've got Mr. Spaceman number 1. I'm currently on bag 2, step number 6, I believe. And yeah, again, we've got, show you the minifigs. Mr. Space Guy, looking pretty good there. I said to Monopoly, Winter Bricker, I'm liking the space sets, it's quite an enjoyable build. I like building spaceships anyway, who doesn't? But ooh, right. But yeah, most of my spaceships are mock ones that I've built myself, not actual sets. I've got some vintage space. I've got some vintage Bennies and some vintage train track. And I have a couple of mini space builds floating around. I always seem to have something. But yeah, I love to build. What can I say? I think Lego is the best toy in the world. You can do exactly what you want with it. I like to design houses, as you can see from the city. Yeah, again, we're getting through this one pretty quick. All right, let's have a look, see at what we've got. Right, here we go. Time to start putting wings on, I think. Right, so we've got 2 orange at the front. Yeah. If there's anything you want to know, Winter Bricker, don't be afraid to ask, mate. I'm not shy. The reason I do YouTube is because of Greg from London Bridge Bricks. He actually found me in a Brickatech stream and suggested that I come and have a look and see what he's doing. As I said to Monopoly, I now have 32 subscribers, I believe. Just put the wings on the top with the orange lights. Yeah, I believe I now have 32 subscribers, which I'm absolutely stoked with because nobody wants to watch an old guy building Lego, really. But yeah, I enjoy Lego. My main themes are train and city. Can you just hate that when something doesn't press into place? Is it no? There we go. It's got to be a snug fit, especially when you're installing wings. Right, so far we've got 1 wing installed. I'm going to say do the same in the other. I'm definitely liking these space sets. I didn't think I'd like them this much. I've always steered away from them a little bit since they re-released it. But to build, they're pretty easy to build. Pretty fun to build as well. Right, so what's it saying? What's it saying? We should have a black one across there. That one across there. Well, Windsbricker, I appreciate you coming into my stream. 4 people watching, it's the most I've ever had. I'm absolutely gassed, I'm really pleased that people want to watch me building Lego. Greg is a great guy. There is no words for him other than that, really. He's helping me progress, I don't know if you've noticed, I'm never one to go mad and ask to be in the streams. At the point where these kind of people want me in the streams, I'll be happy to go in and have a little chat, but I'm not going to push it. I'm not into YouTube because I want to make money, because I don't. I just do it for the love of Lego, and as I said to Monopoly, just to leave something behind and say, I kind of did that. So what are we up to? We're up to step 16 on the second bag. Yeah, I know they will win. I'm in no rush, mate. I'm in no rush at all. As I said to Monopoly, I got House for the Children upstairs. I ain't going nowhere for quite a while. And my job is to stay at home and Hang on, because we've gone wrong somewhere. We've definitely gone wrong somewhere. Back a page. Let's have a look. Have I gone wrong? I don't know. Let's go forward a page. I'll show you where my dilemma is, boys. My dilemma is here. I've put the first set on. Now I can obviously put the second set on just to make it look hunky-dory. My argument is you have a space there. Now, why do I have... I don't know if you can see that. You have a space there. Now, in the instructions, I don't know if you can see this, it's not showing me any space when I add the one before's. But if I suppose if I do it the way the book says, then it's got to be right, hasn't it? So I don't see no white dots extending out of there, but as I say, it is what it is. Go quiet because I'm concentrating. I'm terrible for that. Right, 1, 2. You are getting there though. And like I say, these space builds do go together pretty easy. Building the base of the ship, I suppose, at the moment. Right, we're on a slope brick. We've got slope brick for that side. Right. This, guys, is why you always stop, take a minute, and look at a build. Because I got so carried away into talking, I've done it wrong. What I should have done... I don't know anybody from London, and I don't want to. Thank you. This is where I've gone wrong. What I was supposed to do, guys, was narrow in here, and I didn't. Yeah, I like Transformers, Monopoly. I've seen all the films. I think they're really well made, but I also think that they should have kept Shia LaBeouf doing it. He was pretty good as the role, and whoever the girl is, what's her name? Yeah, that one. Right. Not doing bad, guys. If you can see, I've just put a black Tuba 6. Now I've got to pin these two onto this side, and imagine do the same. I've got another grey slope brick I have, so I'd imagine that's a copy and repeat package. Put that on there. There we go, guys. Just so they're matching. Step 22, going on to 23. Yeah, I've already done that one. Now we've got 2 orange inserts. Yeah, 1, 2. Let's get them in proper tight. Yeah, he did go a little bit crazy, didn't he? But then, to be fair, and I'm not defending him, he was very young and it's a lot of fame very quick. I think, in fairness, anybody would melt under the pressure. Is that the correct term? I mean, again, you look at other child actors, a lot of child actors end up becoming very ill from it. Oh, I tell you, that's a clip down. Can you hear that? That's actually clicking. So we're up to 3. Just put the... Right, now we've got the blue bar at the end. And a radiator grill. And then we've got 2 number 3s. Got one, got the other. White clips, right, white clips, got them. And now we need to go on there. One, 2, and 2 blues. All right, where are we going next? I just hate fiddly little bits. I've got man hands, and it never works out for me. Hi there, Solo. How you doing, mate? Nice to have you in the stream. Welcome at the moment. Let me grab the box. We are building Space 60226. Give you a quick run through. I've built the lander, the first lander. I've got to show you this red piece, Solo, because I just like it. I think it's cool. I think everyone else does. Printed tile. And I'll show you the space guy. I'm just finishing up doing the base of the ship at the moment. And having a little chat with the guys. I said I've hit 3 people in the stream, 3 likes, 31 subscribers, and it's all down to Greg at London Bridge Bricks. He's been a godsend in helping me get set up. As you know, Solo, I enjoy coming into your streams, terrorising you a little bit, as I'm sure you're going to take great enjoyment in getting revenge now. No drop tests here, I'm going to state that now. We're step 32 of this one. I think I'm going to end up being on the last bag in a minute. Yeah. I'll put these on and hold it up before I put the rest on. No drop tests here today, mate. As much as you'd like to see one. But then, on that note, Solo, don't hold out, because I have set number 2. And as I've said to the other guys, this one's going together pretty well. So I might be tempted to throw that into a stream later. And there probably will end up being drop tests with that one. Yeah. Definitely not voluntary ones, though. I have that every time I move something in the city. I do a solo, but yeah. Right, let's have a look. I need them 2 blue ones. Right. Making sure I get it all up to the camera now. Start the spaceship. See what we got next. 2 more orange. That I can do. I did say this solo that unlike Greg, I can talk and stream and build as well, mate, which is quite a rare talent. One that Greg doesn't seem to master. Right, let's have a little look. Let's have a little look. What was it? 4 there, so it would be there. And there. Right, so this is 4. 4 there. One there. And I'm nearly at the end of this book, believe it or not. 2 white arms. Yeah. I'll say it again, I will say it again, I am enjoying this space build quite a bit. They go together pretty easy. Why is you saying that? The clicking on the orange collar. There's another one here. That's it. A little bit of ease. He does love to talk, does Greg? He's one of a kind though, and I am grateful for him for setting me on this new little adventure that I've started solo. As I said to everybody else, I'm not in it to get rich. I don't want to make money or take money. I just want to build Lego and I want people to enjoy it. If they don't enjoy it, I can't really do nothing about that, but I hope they enjoy it. I absolutely enjoyed watching you do the Barracuda Bay solo. I enjoyed watching that, mate. I'd like the set, but yeah, at the moment, like you said, with being trapped indoors, it's very easy to get carried away on things like eBay when you see things, right? And so I've just put all the feet on and the black panel at the top. Right, so let's have a look. Final few pieces. Right. You've got the engine, I would imagine, and that just clips straight into there, like so. The main part of the ship. Let's crack out bag 3, and I'm going to have a bit of luncheons, I think, and maybe think about bang out that other set later on today, maybe. And you've missed it, Solo. My sticker game is terrible, mate. I am shocking at stickers. As Monopoly will tell you from watching me try to do them, I am definitely not patient enough to put stickers on. Not that I care. I have a go. That's the main thing. You don't know unless you try. I will say this. I do like the printed cockpit piece. That's definitely... They're mine too, Solo. I just put them on, mate. I just have a go. If you have a go, you can't be accused of not having a go, can you? So that is my argument. I have a go. I do know that if you put the stickers over, hot tea, you can generally swish them around a little bit, but not too much, otherwise they become unsticky. Right, we've got 2 slopes going on there and there. The white bars to go across the front. Yeah, no, these space sets are really good, and as I say, I've got some vintage stuff, but This is the first of the new gen. And I kind of like it. I like the build as well. It's very tailored to use the build, so to speak. I don't know if that even makes any sense, but that's what I feel. To me, it just feels like it goes together. So I tell you what, these pieces, I've had nightmares with these because when I sit and build, houses, I constantly want these and I never have enough of them to build the houses. As I said, Solo, nobody else comes. I mean, the kids come in here, and when I have my friends round, they see the city and that, but nobody else sees my sticker collection and all the rest of it. You know, even the modulars, again, the modulars don't have many stickers, but the ones they do have, I tried my best with them because they're bigger and harder sets to do. Right, in a second, guys, I've just got to put these two control panels in. I'm going to show you one as well because they're printed. They're both the same. But if you can see that, I like them. I like printed stuff. It always looks good. Lego should do more of it, but they don't. Right. We are mincing through it, I tell you. It's not a bad thing either. So, right, I'll put that on there. That should give me 3 front forward. Yep. 3 front forward. There we go. What are we on to now? More assembly work. More assembly work. We don't mind a bit of assembly. Spin it round. White tile. In the bag, Brett. Always forget to open the little bags. It's force of habit with me. Because I'm afraid I'm going to lose some blinking pieces. I never do, but... Right, white tile. Sticker number 3. Sticker number 3. Are you ready for this, Solo? The bad sticker application. Here it comes. Doesn't help when you have big hands and the stickers are so blinking tiny. It's a nightmare. Well, it's on there. To what scale, I don't know. I give that a very poor... What do you reckon? 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10, I say. But, as we said, it's not about being judged. It's about having a go. And you don't know if you don't have a go. I really, really, really do like this space build. I'm going to tell the missus that when she comes in. Oh, nearly. Nearly. Flip it back on. The old 2 cheese veg piece. Right. What I've done so far in the cockpit. You're too kind, Beloppy. That was definitely a 4, mate. Definitely a 4. But I appreciate it. I do. At the end of the day, we're all learning, so it's a learning curve, isn't it? It's a learning curve. Not far off now either. I've got to attach this front panel. I do like this piece. You don't see enough bits like this, people. If you can see that. Definitely don't get enough pieces like that. It's obviously a new piece for it to just clip on. I've got 2 blue lights. I've got 2 blue lights. I can do that. Right in the back. Blue lights at the top. Please be printed. Please be printed. The blue. I got the blue. Turquoise blue and grey, and it was printed. Look at that. How did I know? Get that up for the camera there. It's the second one that was printed, not the first one. The first one was clearly. What am I looking for? The white one. So if that goes on there, that goes on there. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm liking that, how they pin down and make it all flush at the front. Definitely good. The trouble with me, Solo, is the city always changes, mate. I'm never happy with it. I always do something else. I'm a bit of a stickler like that, you know. Put the cockpit on, there you go. Cockpit on. Oh yeah, look at this, look at this. I like this. Are you seeing this, guys? Again, we don't get many parts like this. Look, with the clips on it. I like these. Let's see what this is about then. Clippy clip clip, is it? I like it already. I like it already. Clippy clip clip. We've obviously got 2 more to do the back section. Now, why aren't there more parts like this? I could build some banging houses if I had bits like this. Woo! I'm down for that. Right, guys, I'm going to show you it, and then I'm going to close it. If you can see, and then it closes up. There we go. I've got to say, thoroughly enjoyable this build so far. I have no complaints, and to start with, I had no interest in space. My opinion on that has changed a little bit, definitely. Or no interest on new space. Let me be fully clear on that. Because yeah, I've got my vintage bennies and a bit of space track in there. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Alright. Here we go. Right, sets of wheels. Get the wheels on it. Just like you, Solo. I have a mini Brett upstairs, and mini Brett likes to come down and play with the trains. He's nearly 2. And yeah, he gets carried away and thinks that the trains are more fun if they come off the track. He does like a little bit of chaos, does our Tommy Lee. So I feel you with the little ones, mate. All the others like to come down and have a look and see what I'm doing as well. Right, just so that you can see, guys, not that it's really anything interesting. I was just clipping the wheels on there. Right, in the Star Wars, what you reckon? Let me see if I can find him quick, because I did pluck him out the other day. The only one I've got. I don't know where he is. I can't see him to hand. But yeah, I actually went through my entire minifig collection to find that I only have one Star Wars Trooper. How bad is that? I only have one Star Wars Trooper. But as I say, I've always steered away from Star Wars because, again, you need a lot of room. As you're going to turn around and say, oh, who don't like a drop test though, Solo? My little boy's been coming down for the last 3 days this week. And because the trains have been out of action because I'm working on them, what he does is he picks up a little Lego car out the city and then he disappears with it. The missus come in, I think it was yesterday, and she looked at my shelf and went, "Where have half your cars gone?" I said, "The baby's had them upstairs." She said, "All right." Went upstairs, come back down 10 minutes later with a handful of bricks. What he's done is he's took all the cars apart and he thought he'd make his own adaptation. Bless him. Kids are great. Kids are great. I just couldn't eat a whole one. Nearly there, guys, I think. Like I say, you know, this build is actually one that I'm enjoying. So, yeah. Oh, look, more stickers, more stickers. Yeah, they're going to hit me with it now. Number 6, number 6. Yeah, here we go. Sticker bomb, sticker bomb. I don't mind these ones so much. It's the small fiddly ones. Oh. The concentration in his eyes. If only you could see it. Well, what do you reckon, guys? Now that's a bit more of a 7 or an 8 Monopoly. Definitely a bit more of a 7 or an 8. Imagine with a little push here, like so. So the other one's going to be exactly the same. Oh. You know what? Because we're nearly at the end, I'm just going to take a second to one it's in the head to have a sip of my drink. Right, let's get this finished. Apply the other sticker because it's only going to tell us to. Oh, look at that. The sticker game on that one was even better. That's like a 9. 7 Solo. I'm getting there, mate. I'm getting there. Right, what we got? Yeah, I've done the second wing. Right, so we look back. It's going to be the same again. You know it. You know it. It's going to be the same again. There's 2 of them. Right, so where do these go? Oh, I see. One, 2. Alright. So what am I supposed to be? I'm confused. Very confused. Let's get the tails down. Ah, I see. What we're supposed to do. Right. 4 stickers left. Wish me luck. Man's going hammer at it. Monopoly, wake up. You got to judge this bad sticker applying. Look at that. 10, first time. First time. See? You fall asleep, Monopoly, you're going to miss it. No. Let's see, we're 10 second time. Oh, not far off. She jumped a bit. That's a strong sticker game, I think. I reckon that's what that's. And that's that. 2 more stickers. One more to go. Do you know what? The sticker game just gets better as you get to the end of the set. It's always the case. First few are ropey as hell. You may judge. So now look at that. There is no edging over. That is near or... Well, I'd say that's 10. In my eyes, that's 10. I've smashed it. Right, let's have a look at this final step. Yeah. What are you going to say? Make another one. Yeah. You're already that far ahead of you. Julio Iglesias. Right, spare parts. We are done, people. She's built. Just give you a bit of a final run through here. The space shuttle. I believe these are supposed to just clipping like so. Somewhere. I think it is like that. But yeah, anyway. They're them. That's that. And with these little bits and pieces here. That is the end of the set. So it was 2 minifigs, one with the gold helmet, one with the blue, the spaceship, the rover, and everything else. And on that note, I am going to take a tea break, get some lunch, whatever. Thanks for coming, guys. Please like and comment on the video. It means the world to me. I've hit the most people ever in the stream today, so you've all made my day. You know, as Greg says, you know, it's the little things, the people coming to watch that does it for me. It's been a brilliant stream. Thanks a lot, guys, and there may be another stream later on if you're lucky. Stay tuned and keep an eye out on Brett's builds. Thanks, guys. Take care.